Hello and welcome. I'm Master Lama Rasaji, and this is our Monday, the beginning of December's Rasaji Speaks. Don't forget, it's not too late to register for Master David's music class. Music class is back going now, and after Nashville, I know you're going to want to hear a lot of what he's going to be teaching today. So let him know that Lamaji sent you. Today's message is the Mary asked not to be afraid. So, as you know, we're right into early Lent, and this is the appearance of Gabriel to Mother Mary. So, Lamaji is reading Luke chapters 26 and 27 and maybe a little bit further, and if you wanted to follow around. Now, in the 6th month, the angel Gabriel was sent to God to the city of Galilee named Nazarene, to a virgin betrothed to a man whose name was Joseph, from the house of David. The virgin's name was Mary. And having come in, the angel said to her, "Rejoice, highly favored one, the Lord is with you. Blessed are you among women." But when she saw him, she was troubled at his saying, and considered what the matter was he was greeting her. And then the angel said to her, "Be not afraid, Mary, for you have been found favor with God. And behold, you will conceive in your womb and bring forth a son, and he shall be called Jesus or Yahshua." So it's during this time. So I was talking recently to Mary's mother, Anna, during the Nashville tour. And we were talking about this moment. And it was real powerful because Anna, Mary's mother, who's back with us now, during this time, Mary, the Madonna, appeared to her at the Nashville tour. And when she appeared to her, she was shocked that she was seeing her. And she asked how it was that Mary was with her. And she said, "Well, the Lama had summoned me to come." She said, "The Lama had summoned me to come." And so she saw Mary spin like the portal and ascend back up into the sky like she is here. So Anna told me, and we had a really kind of a neat kind of chill about that. I want you to think about for a second. Imagine the faith, right? You're a woman. Best recollection to the Lamasery was she was only 14, 15 years old. She wasn't even 16 yet. You're betrothed to a very popular man in Galilee. A lot of people knew that Joseph's family was of the bloodline of King David. So that's kind of like royalty. And Mary's Anna, her mom, and 3 or 4 generations before that had this real strong connection to the Essenes, the mystical group, the Essenes, which were doing very similar practices that we expect the city yogas to do, the spiritual siddhanas that the siddhas are so prerequisite doing all the time. So you got to wonder yourself, where is that connection? You know, one of the things the church has really fell short on is Jesus's training that will come later, but also the fact that Jesus was poor, right? And, Jesus was not poor. And what Joseph represented was a royal majesty bloodline and prophet, the kind of prophet that we think here. Mary's bloodline represented a prophet from another way, the kind of this organization. They were doing the practices that Elijah had done, and Isaiah had done, and Elisha had done, and Daniel did, the antediluvian patriarchs. And they were really into prayer and fasting and cleansing and doing. So the idea was the prophet from the Essene spiritually merging with the prophet would produce this royal thing. This is why lineage even brings into part prosperity. We still have spiritual people with us sometimes who wonder, why aren't we just giving all of this away? Well, number one, that's charity, and we're really not in that age. Now, I think everybody should do a certain amount of charity because it keeps you pure at heart. That's why we always ask our teachers, make sure that in the beginning, and maybe even one of your class continue, because Lamaji did this for years, that you are giving of your time and services. But this is the age of generosity, and it's rooted in this Christian mistake right here. It's rooted that Jesus was not born poor. He was in a lie. And then we have, so this merging, right, was the seed of the Heavenly Father and the prophet. And it was the idea, this gathering, this communion, if you will, this marriage that was made in heaven before it was made on earth, was about bringing the prophet of Joseph's lineage, even though it was not initially of his bloodline, and of Mother Mary's bloodline. So it was the prophet of spirituality and the prophet of capitalism. And at the root of that, you can't say where generosity begins and where it ends. And when you can't make that determination, you are vibrating a high level of generosity. And generosity is not about the handout, it's about the hand up. And that's what COC and PFL is all about. And some of our people miss that. They don't get that, And if you just do charity, and it's misdirected, you actually could be looked at as an enabler, which keeps people dependent. But if you start by helping them and then showing them and helping and showing and let them step by step into their own authority, step in that, then it's generosity. You see? And that's a bigger difference, has an incredible difference in vibration. And that creating all these generous souls, right? Health, wealth, and happiness for one human family. It gives a whole different meaning now to Advent. The gift, the one that's spoken of, the one that's coming, right? This is why his little brother is back to set the record straight and move people into a deeper understanding of that. You have to make a decision today. Are you going to stay in the boat of charity? Or are you going to jump in the boat of generosity? Generosity is different. Charity is, I give it one time, big time, I give it. Generosity means you're going to be there. You're going to walk hand and foot with these people, right? It's constant. It's mentorship. It's what made the lamasery so phenomenal for 3 millenniums. Master to student, and the longest unbroken line of mentorship on the planet. See you tomorrow on Tuesday's edition of Versace Speaks. Baraka Mashide. May the blessings be to you and to your glorious family. Look forward to seeing you soon. God bless.